Oh dear me. What just happened? I can't stop laughing. Oh my god. Oh geez, sweet Lord Jesus. Oh my god. Oh fuck. We in big trouble now. Oh, we in big trouble now. We in big trouble. Okay. I don't really know what to say. I just know that I have to be here in this moment. There's a lot of calls, so I'm just gonna go in order of the calls. I'm actually gonna cry. I can't believe this has happened. I actually can't believe this has happened. I'm genuinely stunned. I thought I'd at least get the morning. I genuinely thought I'd at least get the morning to, you know, have a bit of back and forth, a little bit of banter, you know, you bid, we bid, you bid, we bid. It appears not. So many calls. Hello, Hassan.
Talk to the people, my brother. We've got 1,200 people watching you right now. What are your thoughts?
I don't have anything to say. I'm just here.
Is that it? Is that it? Where's your energy from yesterday? You had so much energy, so much vim. What happened?
What?
You need a Red Bull?
What's your thoughts?
What's my thoughts?
You still.
Believe us.
Hold on.
Believe us. You gotta believe us. We're gonna win the league.
Are you still? Hold on. Are you still FSG out, or are you done with that now?
Of course I'm FSG out. Don't be done.
Oh, you're still flying the plane.
Don't try use that. Don't try use
no,
that.
I'm asking.
To get at me with.
No,
don't try it.
110 million. You're still gonna fly that plane, brother?
Facts?
No.
Are you Todd Bowley out?
No.
Are you Iqbali out?
No.
Are you Pochettino out?
No. Well, answer my question. Why are you flying the plane for? You're about to get 110 million injection, brother. Brother, I'm not even.
You can get back at me with that shit.
Brother,
give a fuck right now, Matisse.
Brother, say what you want to say before I go. I can't lie to you. I can't be bothered right now. I
want to say, you know, you've been talking about don't anger the gorilla earlier on. Don't anger this. Guess what? You angered the lion. If you put your finger out the Lavia business, this wouldn't have happened. But you pissed off the lion. You know what they always say? Never poke the bear. You poked the lion. You actually took the thing and you poked the lion. And we dunked on your head top. And I love it. How do you feel? Can you tell me how do you feel?
I don't have any words currently. I'm still thinking of words. I'll be giving them soon though. Once I think.
Oh, yeah. Cute. That's so cute, Matisse, man. I'm going to see you in Battle of the North, brother, inshallah. Caicedo is going to be at Stamford Bridge, but she's going to be watching his team in red. See you later, brother. See you. He wants to cry.
Oh, dairy me. Dairy fucking me. Okay. Where do we want to start? I need to compose ourselves. Let's start with the news. Where's my belongings? I don't even know where I am. I don't even know what to say. Absolutely stunned. Fucking stunned, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? We have been absolutely bamboozled. We are discombobulated as an institution right now. We don't know what the fuck we just read. We really don't. 20 minutes ago, I'm lying in my bed, you know, with a fucking massive splitting headache, with a massive sniff and a sneeze. And I read breaking news. Liverpool have submitted already. They didn't even wait for the sun to rise. They didn't even wait for the birds to start chirping. They put the bid in at 1:30, 1 o'clock a.m. Brother, Night Tube ain't even running today. It's a weekday. What are we doing at 1 a.m. sticking in a bid of this magnitude, brothers? Why would we do that? It is a weekday. Huh? And they're putting in a bid of this size, of this epic proportion on a Friday morning. It's 1 a.m. They've submitted their official bid for Caicedo tonight. Brighton are set to accept. They're not even going to let us respond. This is Chip versus Stormzy all over again. Liverpool bid set to break English transfer record up to 110 million total fee. Caicedo will become Liverpool player on Friday if all goes to plan. Oh, Lord, I've just seen there's more. Oh, my fucking God, there's more. I thought that was the only tweet. Oh, my heavens. What is this tweet that I've just seen? There's more. Oh, Jesus, Lord. I can't believe this. I actually can't believe there's more. Liverpool and Brighton are preparing all documents. Oh my God, they're preparing the documentation. Oh, they're giving him the documents. Oh my lives. For the Moises Caicedo deal, agreement reached. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh Jesus. Oh, we've been working on this deal for months. We've been working on this deal for fucking months. And it took them 48 hours. Not even that. Not even that. This is McGregor in the ring all over again. It took me 13 seconds. Liverpool want to avoid surprises and then book medical tests on Friday. Deal to be completed on player side early morning. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's gonna accept personal terms. I said it on the last stream. I said it. He's gonna accept personal terms, no problem. Oh my God. What did I just... Let me read this as well. Understand Moises Caicedo is open to joining Liverpool in what is expected to be a British transfer record. This is from Melissa. Record transfer fee if the move goes through. Sources say there's been a swing in the deal. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. What is happening? What is happening around me now? What is going on in the world? What is going on in the world? I said it on the last stream. This brother will accept personal terms with anybody. He doesn't love us. Don't rely on his love. We got too cocky for our own good. We thought that he was so set on joining us that we could piss around and twiddle our fingers and thumbs. I said it on the last stream a couple of hours ago. If Liverpool actually have the money, which was always my doubt, I don't know where they've got this money from. Somebody needs to investigate their blood clot, because that Saudi money that went in that account is not what it seems. Somebody needs to investigate Liverpool Football Club today, tonight. Premier League, you need to investigate. But you see, if they actually have the peas, if they actually have the finances, if they have the capacity, if they have the facilities, they will agree personal terms, and they have. Because this brother will join anyone. He does not give a ratatouille about us. He is in London, yes. But I said the train station. The trains are not even running, and he's still going to find a way to Liverpool by tomorrow morning. The trains aren't even running. My man's going to be on the National Express coach. Oh my God. I said it. He agreed terms with Arsenal in January. He agreed in January with Arsenal. He doesn't care. He just wants to leave Brighton. He just wants to walk away from the pier. That's all he wants. But no. Chelsea. Oh dear. Well, we're not laughing now, are we? We're not laughing now, are we? We went in last night and fucked it all. And I thought it was funny. I actually thought it was hilarious. It's not funny. It's actually not funny. We went in yesterday and we bid for Lavia. For no reason. For absolutely no reason. We didn't even need to do that. We're not even really that much interested, but we just did it anyway. We just did it anyway, because why not? And I was starting to ask, the longer the last stream went on, I said it to Grizz, I said, what did we actually get out of doing that? What was the point? Did we just start a bidding war for no reason? When we didn't even want to pay the 100 million in the first place? Now we have to match a 110 million offer. This is 25 million more than our last offer. For what exactly? What was the point? What was the plan? Oh dear. Oh dearie me. So now we're at a point where if we do not cough up 110 million squadinis by tomorrow morning, we're finished with this deal. This deal is done. And Caicedo will be a Liverpool player. Liverpool will have Caicedo and McAllister as a double pivot. And we better just get Lavia and hold that, you know? We better just get Lavia. Is the deal done? Let's keep going. Oh dear. Oh Jesus Lord. Ay. This is getting bad now. This is really kicking off now. Ay. Liverpool reach agreement with Brighton to sign Moises Caicedo for British record £110 million. Brighton held an auction using midnight deadline. Liverpool highest bidder. Chelsea is at 100 million. Personal terms, a formality, medical plan for Friday for Liverpool. We did all this just to bid 100 million anyway. Something we could have done 2 fucking weeks ago. I said it on this channel for weeks now. Just pay the fucking money, because their asking price is not dropping. And we are the only team in the race. And what do? We add a team into the race for no reason. They didn't come in by themselves. We put them in the race. And then we actually bid what we've been meant to be bid. We bid what we was meant to bid the whole time, just to get outbid. This has to go down as one of the most stupid, nonsensical sagas I've seen in a long time. I must say, this just looks so stupid. I cannot even describe. I cannot even articulate. I cannot even put into words how stupid this looks for Chelsea Football Club. We signed Sanchez from Brighton for 25 million, while Arsenal signed Raya for 3 million and a loan deal, to end up getting outbid for the number one target, no alternative for the whole summer, Moises Caicedo, who had his suitcase and his luggage and his toothbrush and his comb outside an Allgate travel lodge with his agent for the last 3 hours. And we somehow have managed to fuck that up. Somebody explain how that is quite possible. Absolutely shambolic. And I don't rant for no reason. I really don't. But I genuinely thought we would get this one done. And we've managed to actually fuck it up for ourselves. We didn't even have any competition. We asked for it. How do you ask for competition and lose? That's insane. That's absolutely inexcusable. It's all fair game not bidding what they want and he stays at Brighton. To actually add another team into the race for pure foolishness and then lose. Oh my God. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Chelsea bidding 100 million makes it even worse. This is from Felix Johnson. Negotiate 3 months and then at the end of it all, you bid the asking price anyway, but waited so long that another club came in and paid even more. Add to that, sorry, again, add to that, incorrect at last sentence. Sorry, brother. Another club did not come in. We asked them to come in by provoking them. That is what is even worse. It's a completely different conversation if they randomly just come in and we didn't know about it. Right now, Paul Winstanley is tucked in to his Chelsea bed sheets and he doesn't even know the wiser. He doesn't even know what's going on. He's currently snoring in his bed. I can tell. Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart currently are snoring in their beds right now, going in and out. They have no idea what's going on, do they? They have absolutely no idea what's going on. When they wake up tomorrow morning and their alarms go off, they're going to see Moises Caicedo in Liverpool, not London. And they're going to see Klopp with his fucking massive grin, with his massive arm around Moises Caicedo's shoulder. And they're not going to have a fucking clue what to do next. Because they said the dream is to unveil the player at Stamford Bridge on Sunday. And I said, under that very tweet, it is free to dream, but Moises Caicedo is not free. You must pay. So pay. And we didn't. We didn't pay. We took our time. We wanted to banter. And now, this is what's happened. This is embarrassing. This is next level embarrassing. Wow. Brighton have just extorted 110 million out of this player. I don't think people are articulating this the way it should on Twitter. This is not Chelsea leaving it late and getting outbid. This is Chelsea last night bidding 48 million for Lavia for no fucking reason. That's what this is. And I thought it was so funny. I thought it was so funny, but I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. I've deeped it now. We fucked up. It's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous to spend 3 months on a player and you don't go to the asking price. The asking price for Caicedo has been the same every week, every month since the day one we showed interest. And we bid up in increments and increments and increments. And the player literally leaves Brighton. He left Brighton. He literally took the train. He got out of that town. And you still don't bid 100 million because you're waiting around. And here we are. And if it hasn't sunk in for some, because I don't know, I'm seeing some comments, some people are telling me, calm down, brother. We're still, what's this comment here? Brother. Somebody help. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Come, brother, rise. Please explain to me the logic. Chelsea will still sign Caicedo regardless. What are you talking about? Brother, what are you talking about? Is this guy okay? Is that man okay? Somebody get him a medic. Hey, somebody call the man an ambulance. Is he okay? Is that man okay? Check on him, chat. Check on him. Is he okay? And I'm the one in the dressing gown in the red room. But I'm asking you, is he okay? Don't ask if I'm okay. Is he okay? Is he okay? Are you in denial? Brother, please wake up. Please wake up. Okay? The banter has come and gone. This is a different day now. It's Friday. Remember what we said on the last stream? The last stream was on Thursday. It's now Friday, motherfuckers. It's Friday. Friday is deadline day. Did you hear me in the last stream? Friday is deadline day. In the UK, it is now Friday. It is now Friday. So I need you to wake up. Stop talking about Thursday. It's Friday now. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Please work with me here. We are not the favorites. We have to match this bid. And we need to do this very fast. And I don't even think my board members are even awake. I don't even think my board members are awake. Yeah? I don't think they're awake. That's what I'm worried about. It's over. Well and truly, it's over. Because they're not awake. They're sleeping, brother. And right now, Liverpool, they're working. They are working. There is no copium here. I'm not going to do the whole, we shouldn't pay 110 million. So listen, let me make this absolutely clear right now. Let me make this so clear, so decisively, so clear. What we're not going to do, because I can see it already. What we're not going to do is we're not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, it's 110 million. It's too much money. We can't pay. So it's not our fault. It's Liverpool. No. Don't even think about it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you even think about it. We brought this on ourselves. It was 100 million and we opened the door for Liverpool. We said to Liverpool, come, welcome. Liverpool, I want you to come to the race. I want Liverpool right now. You guys come into the room because we don't want to do this on our own. We want you to come in here and shake up the cart. Come and shake it up for us. Yeah. Disney Channel style. Shake it up, bruv. Yeah. Come and throw some money into this. Let's really make Brighton confused. What? Liverpool were not in this race until last night. Who put them in this race? We did. The fee was 100, not 110. That's the first thing. The second thing, when you sign 15 Brazilian 20-year-olds or 18-year-olds, right, for 20 million a pop, I don't want to hear it's too much money for a key cog in the starting 11, all right? When you spend 5-6 players from South America for 15, 20 million a pop, I don't want to hear it's too much money, because you know what we were told? You know what people were saying? The budget is different. The budget is different. It's two different budgets. So I don't want to hear that shit. That's the first thing I'm going to say. I don't want to hear none of that shit, because it was two separate budgets. Last week, it was two different budgets. They don't have any relation to each other. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. We put £100 million bid in. That has not been enough because we booked Liverpool to spend in 110. So we missed out on the player. If we had bid 100 last week, we would have the player. We had 100 in the bank ready to pay. We put 100 in according to that Ornstein tweet, but it is now no longer enough because we fucked up. It's not nothing else to do with anything else. If we had put that £100 million in last week, we would have Caicedo at Chelsea ready to start against Liverpool. So don't come with this, it's too much money, because it was never 110 million. We put that price up. Liverpool were not involved in this race. They were interested in Lavia and they were interested in Thuram and they were going after other midfielders. We did that. It is no coincidence that after bidding 48 million, Liverpool went after our target the very next day. There is no coincidence in that. Do not lie to yourself and try and pretend like there is a coincidence. There is no coincidence in that whatsoever. None. They had not spoken to the player until tonight. They didn't even know his number. They didn't even have his phone number in their book. They didn't have a clue until tonight. So don't lie to yourselves and do not try and spin this into Liverpool paid too much for us to handle it. No. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Right? Tyler Adams is not enough. I can tell you that now. Tyler Adams is not enough. So let's talk alternatives now. I mean, we don't have any, do we? Let's be honest. We don't have any alternatives because we've been going after Caicedo for 3 months. So we don't have any alternatives. Absolute foolishness. Let's go through these super chats. Foolishness. There's no deflecting. We bottled it. Facts. If you're going to give it, you're going to take it. We gave it. I gave it. We are going to take it. We must. Yeah? We must take it. I don't want to see no excuses. Any excuses I see on that TL, I'm shooting that shit down like crazy. I don't want to see no excuses from nobody. We give it, we fucking take it. Do you understand? We must. We gave it to Brighton all summer, fucking around on their Twitter. Brighton bubble. Yeah? Adam Lallana. All them, man. They said their asking price. And we kept saying, we're going to get him. We're going to get him on a cheap. We're going to get him and we're going to negotiate. Even though his contract is until 2027. And I said it. He signed a new extension. Stop wasting time negotiating and pay the money because Brighton are not pissing around. They've set their asking price. They don't need to sell the player. They're more than entitled to ask for what they want. The only issue I've had with Brighton this season is De Zerbi's comments on Levi Colwell. I've said it on All You Can Eat Chelsea multiple times. They have an asking price. If you want the player, you pay. If you don't get that asking price out there, then you're fucked. It's as simple as that. It is just that simple. And there is no excuse, people. Because when we're willing to give it to Brighton and we're willing to bid last night for Lavia, then we have to hold that. I'm sorry. We have to fucking hold that. And we will. We will fucking hold that. And we will walk out there against Liverpool at Stamford Bridge and we will fucking hold that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm actually pissed. Got too fucking cocky. That's what we did. We got too cocky. It's okay for fans to get cocky, though, because we're not fucking doing the negotiations. But that board, I don't know what they're doing. You have a target. So just focus on your target and pay. Why go after someone else? The deal was basically almost done. Caicedo was not at Brighton. He had already done his part of the job, his part of the deal. He was in London waiting for the deal to go through. Do you know how stupid it is to get that part wrong? We had done everything we needed to do. All we needed to do now is put the money down and get the player and get out. That's it. But we wanted to be clever. Spent 3 months on this guy. Liverpool took him in 2 days. Got embarrassed in front of the whole world. There goes my sleep. Bruv. I'm not going to be one of them people that pretend. I have told you for months, I want this player. I ain't going anywhere without this player. I want this player. And I've even tried to find alternatives, but I'm telling you, on this market, I could not find an alternative that was at his level, in his attributes, with his experience in the league. Only one season, I know, but that's what you pay for, one season. Bloody hell, look what we spent on Mudryk, and he only had a couple of games, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Don't think we should have meddled with Lavia. No, probably not. Probably not. I would agree with you. You lot poked a sleeping giant. We did too, but on the pitch. Do you know what? We have to hold that. We actually have to hold that. I didn't think Liverpool had any money. I don't know where Liverpool found this money. I genuinely don't know where they found this money. They couldn't go for Bellingham. They couldn't go for these big price point targets. So I don't know where they found 110 million. But the thing is, we have to remember with Liverpool is they're not broke. It's their owners are stingy. There's a difference. Liverpool's owners are stingy and they like to be as, cost effective and as calculated as possible. And they will risk not getting certain deals over the line because sometimes they take it too far. But Liverpool are not broke. They make far too much money and they go they go way too far in competitions for them to be broke. That's the problem here. We've underestimated the savings. There's a vault on Revolut. You guys have Revolut, or you have a bank. You have a bank account, right? There's a vault. There's a savings account. And then there's your bank balance. If somebody was to see your phone when you open up your bank, more time you're just going to have little 100, little 200, just in case there was a scam. Brother, look at your phone and be like, wow, you're broke. Yeah, I am broke. Turn away now, look to the savings. Turn away now, look to the vault. There's the money. There's the fucking money. And this is exactly what's happened with Liverpool. We looked at their bank account. We thought, wow, look at these brothers walk into the cash machine. They've only got 200 quid in there. They're broke. These brothers got a vault. They got savings. You still inviting? This is a good question. No, I am. I'm a man of my word. Of course I am. Unfortunately. Emergency all you can eat Chelsea. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I think tomorrow morning we will be having an emergency for sure. More than you can believe. The sirens will be off. The sirens will be going off tomorrow morning for sure. For sure. Lavia and Adams do not help us compete for the title. Well, we weren't competing for the title anyway this season, but yeah, big drop off. Would you take, oh Lord Jesus, man said Jeff Hendrick from us, brother? Who do you support? Who does Jeff Hendrick play for? I have not seen that brother since, I don't even know when. Did he play for Norwich? I don't even know what's going on. But big up. Oh dear. Go get Lavia, same experience, younger player. Listen, I rate Lavia. I think Lavia is a very good player. Where my frustration and my anger comes from is we clearly had a top target and I trust our recruitment team. So this is how you can't have it both ways. If you trust the recruitment team and you're very impressed with the recruitment team all summer, then that means if they're going after Caicedo and only Caicedo the whole summer, then that must mean there's something in the data. There's something in the data. There's something in the analytics that is pointing to why they have to go for Caicedo. They could have gone to Lavia as an alternative 3-4 weeks ago, but they didn't. Lavia was relegated with Southampton. He has been available since the damn, league ended. Yeah. They have not turned to Lavia. So there's clearly something in the data that's telling them Caicedo needs to be our number one target. We need to overpay for Caicedo. They have found cheap alternatives for every other position but this one. So I'm not going to now say, yeah, fuck it. No. No. If you had alternatives, you would have found them by now. This is an L. That's all it is. It's just a fat, massive L. It is one of the biggest L's. Please understand. Because like I said, if we were just outbid, cool. That's one thing. But to be outbid by a team that you poked, that you provoked, that you added into the group chat. We were in a group chat with Caicedo, his agent, and Bloom. It was a 4-man group chat. It was Chelsea and them 3 man there. It was a 4-man group chat on WhatsApp. And there was nobody else in this group chat. And we, as one of the admins, we added Liverpool. And then we added Jurgen Klopp. And Jurgen Klopp's probably had a little phone call. I said it on the last show. I started off the last show confident. And as you saw, the show went on. I got less and less confident. I rang Eunice. Eunice tried to put some confidence into me. I said, I know, man. I hope. Because like I kept saying, as the stream went on, my confidence was just dropping. And I was like, I would love to be able to bring the confidence back. But I'm not going to lie to you. If they've got the money, we are in a little bit of shit right now. Because if Klopp picks up that phone and calls Caicedo and starts talking about McAllister, then what next? Foolishness. Absolute foolishness from this club. I can never trust Chelsea board, bro. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, honestly. The sheer stupidity of it is honestly just it's remarkable. It's actually remarkable what we've done today and what we've done over the last 48 hours. Absolutely remarkable. This is casting me back to Barcelona last summer where we got mugged off by Deco and mugged off by Laporta. It is bringing me right back. It's bringing me right back, man. John Henry, let your nuts hang. I can't believe this. Of all clubs, Liverpool, the calculated, sensible ones. It's not like Man City. It's not like Man United. Liverpool have done this, Do you know how mad you have to be to get dunked on by Liverpool? One of the most calculated, composed, penny pinching clubs in terms of what they have and what they actually probably spend. It's not like we went up against one of the billion boys. This was Liverpool that let their nuts hang on our head. That is mad. That is outrageous. Signing Sanchez instead of Caicedo. Again, another reason to make this look even more stupid than it already is. You sign Brighton's second choice goalkeeper. Don't even try and pretend like as if it wasn't somehow linked to Caicedo. You go in there in good faith and you get one deal done. You help them out by giving them £25 million because they wanted this player gone the whole summer because they have a new number one. You help them and then you don't get the main man. Embarrassing. It is no other way to phrase it. Embarrassing. Please, you need to understand, if you don't already, all of the levels to the stupidity, because I don't think people on Twitter are quite deeping the levels of stupidity. There are so many levels and layers to this deal. It is just mad. The time spent on this deal. This is like when you sign Torres and then because Torres didn't work out, you need to get Raul Morales and you need to get Yossi Benayoun. There was actually other players involved in trying to sweeten this deal. Do you know how stupid that is to then not get the main deal done? We have been mugged off by Brighton at every single possible moment since we started with this ownership. Every single possible moment with this club, we have been mugged off. And this is the biggest mugging off of all of them. This is the biggest. But that in itself is an absolute kind of testimony to them, because we have had so much now. We've had Graham Potter. We've had Cucurella. We've had a couple of staff members that have not even done a full year that were sacked, that were from Brighton. We've done now this one, the backup goalkeeper, and not getting the star name. And what else has happened? We've had the Levi Colwell. We managed to escape that one. Thankfully, we managed to actually live through that one. Mad. Absolutely mad. Can you imagine if Colwell went to Brighton this summer? I think I would have just hanged it up. I would have hanged up my boots. You think I'm joking? I would have hanged up my boots, brothers. Yeah? I would have actually hanged up my boots. Honestly. Fucking hell, bro. Idiots. Just don't forget the levels of foolishness, please. Don't forget. Karma is a boomerang. Remember Mudryk. Brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. When that breaking news for Mudryk dropped, I wasn't even celebrating. I don't know if you remember my stream. I don't celebrate every signing. I wasn't even celebrating the Mudryk one. The Chelsea fans in the chat had to calm me down because I was actually pissed because we were overpaying, in my opinion, for Mudryk. I'd never really watched too much of him. He was an Arsenal target, and I was like, why are we hijacking someone we haven't even been interested in, really? It was so strange to me. Chelsea fans had to calm me down over that one. I'm not going to lie. I had to accept that deal. Brother was twerking on Instagram for Mikel Arteta. What do I want? What do I need him for me for? Do you know what I'm saying? Crazy. You said Sanchez was good. Bruv. Bruv. That's what we all expected. That's what we all expected. But I have to remind you, it would have helped and it was going to help if we just did business in a normal way. We just needed to do the deal. That's all we needed to do. But we wanted to spice it up. Lokonga 15 million. What are you saying, bruv? Please leave me. Leave me to die. Don't bring these Lokongas and Jeff Hendricks to me, please. Let me die, man. Let me die. 100 million for one season is crazy anyway. Bro. Whatever we want to do to make ourselves feel better, innit? I don't mind. The thing is now most clubs know we need a DM and their values are about to increase by 30 million now minimum. Do you know what? You can get Lavia or you cannot. I don't really care anymore. You got Tyler Adams. You've got Andre Santos. Whatever. I don't even care. Honestly, I don't care. I'm being dead serious. I actually don't even care. I put too much energy into this deal. Yeah, I don't care anymore. I actually don't care what happens in that position. Yeah, if they must suffer, they must suffer. That recruitment team must hold that. Yeah, you either use Leslie or you keep Andre Santos or you use Tyler Adams or you maybe get Lavia. I don't care. Do what you want. Do whatever you want. I actually don't give a shit. Genuinely don't give a damn. Don't give a damn. Deadline is midnight. Woke, tot up from the nap or move on. Match the bid, but match it very soon, because if we don't match the bid, then, for me, it's done. Do you know what I mean? I don't expect us to match the bid anyway. I don't expect us to bid 110 million, but maybe they'll surprise me. But as it currently stands, then he's going to Liverpool. In my opinion, I'm glad we lost this, but hey, we wasted 3 months. If we didn't waste 3 months, I wouldn't really be angry. But to waste 3 months and to come out like this, and the way it's happened, crazy. Imagine paying 110 million for the Ecuadorian McTominay. I'd love to be able to pretend like this player is not a baller, but I actually promise you, he is going to ball out at Liverpool, especially next to his friend McAllister, who's already got experience playing with. I promise you, we are going to regret this, unless we, finish above Liverpool and we are our own young players that we've signed. Thankfully, they're talented. They absolutely smash it next season. But make no mistake, Caicedo is going to be a very, very, very... He's going to be a top player. Forget very good. He's going to be a top player. I promise. He's going to be a top player. Top player. He's not flopping. He is not flopping at all. Tchouaméni just makes sense. If I hear this Tchouaméni name again, I swear I don't know what I'll do, man. I don't know what I'll do. Chelsea fans, we will not be signing Tchouaméni this summer. I don't know if you're trolling me, but please, my blood pressure is sky high. Give me a break, brother. Please, man. I know you watch the shows. You know what my opinion is on this, man. Don't do this. Don't do this, bro. We're a community. Don't do this. Please, man. It's 2:20 a.m. Please, man. Please. Please. Don't make me explain. I don't want to have to explain, man. God damn. Tchouaméni. Matisse, I know it's hard, but it's not the end of the world. We still have Adams, Ogochoku, who we've not seen. Well, we've not seen him for one preseason game. And Santos, who looked good in preseason, I have hope. Yeah, I mean... We're competing for top 5, and Liverpool are one of the teams we're competing with. This gives them a massive boost. Massive boost. This is a very competitive league. This is a very critical position. And I just feel like we needed to make sure we got top quality in this position. We can hope and we can pray, but I have to say there's a lot of unknown quantities already in our team. We didn't need another one. I'm not going to lie. We didn't need another one. We already have a lot of unknown quantities. I've already gone through Tyler Adams' injury record. We just don't need this, guys. We don't need this. We have Jackson. We have Mudryk. We have Madueke. We have so many players to say, I wonder what they'll do next season. We don't need any more unknown quantities in the starting 11. In the middle of the park. Can I just express the middle of the park is the most important position on the pitch, guys. We're going to be going up against Aston Villas, and they got so many options. Arsenal, Rice, and Partey. 2 DMs. We were lucky to have one of that quality. Manchester City, I don't even need to say anything. Now Liverpool and Manchester United with Casemiro, potentially another one. I'm sorry, but we are asking a lot from 19 and 18-year-olds in their first Premier League season to be going up against world-class, undisputed, consistent midfielders, guys. We needed to have a very strong pairing. And then those guys come off the bench and they learn the ropes. I'm not getting on board with this. I'm sorry. I'm fucking fuming. I'm sorry, guys. I don't usually be moving like this on my channel, but I am absolutely fuming today. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. And I'm not gonna pretend like as if we're in a position, because we're really not. Tyler Adams is a backup option at best, right? He is injury prone. He was 20 million. He was the same fee as fucking Washington from Santos. I am not hanging my hopes on him. I'm not gonna do it. I refuse. And Pochettino,
Let me make this clear. Pochettino don't deserve this shit, right? He's more than happy to work with young players, but we are now taking the absolute piss. He said he needed a couple of key players, and this is what we do. Nah, bruv. Taking the piss. Taking the piss. It's not over. Let's see Chelsea's reaction. Brother, until I see a bid, I don't want to hear it's not over. I don't want to hear this. The dream is still on. The bid should be going in now. Now, before Caicedo signs. Because you see Caicedo right now, he can sign on a dotted line whenever he wants. The deal between Brighton and Liverpool is agreed. It's not waiting for Chelsea to see if they can find the money. It's not waiting for Chelsea to see if they can find something where maybe Brighton, maybe we buy Solly March. Look, bruv, the fee and the deal is agreed. And that means Caicedo at any moment, who is desperate to get out of Brighton, can sign for Brighton. Sorry, can sign for Liverpool. So for me, I'm at peak levels of stress. And to be honest, I think I should be. It's not here we go yet. Let's see how Chelsea react. Yeah, let's see. But currently Chelsea might be sleeping. So let's see how forget about Chelsea. Let's see how long it takes Caicedo. Let's see if Caicedo waits for Chelsea. Forget about how Chelsea react. Let's see if Caicedo waits, because Caicedo has an opportunity to play European football with Liverpool and Klopp and McAllister and everything. So what's his patience? Is he going to wait, or is he just going to tomorrow morning sign, bye-bye? So I'm not interested in what Chelsea are doing. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really care. I'm waiting to see what Caicedo does. If Caicedo signs, that's it. There is no waiting around for Chelsea. It's all about Caicedo. Caicedo has it all in his hands. So let's see. But for me, I'm not having no false hope. I'll see it and I believe it. It's a massive amount of money. We bid 100. You may as well bid 110 now. You look very stupid if you don't. I mean, you bid 100. What's an extra 10 million? Do you know what I'm saying? What's an extra 10 million? You may as well. Fuck it. You may as well. You absolutely may as well. You may as well. You man tried to snatch our chain, hold that. Bro, I want Liverpool fans to fully enjoy it. Please, don't feel like you have to hold back, because I'm telling you, yeah, if it was the other way around, we would be sticking it on you. Pause. It would be long. Pause. Let me think. How can I phrase this? It would be mad. It would be a mad. Okay, it would be a madness. So Liverpool fans, please, I understand the back and forth. I was slapping you man up yesterday, right? I was on it. So please, just don't feel like as if, wait, huh? What's this? What's all this AOs in the chat? What's all the AO? What's with all the AOs, brothers? Why are you man shouting? It's late. Why you guys? Were you? Oh, your AO because of the pauses? Oh yeah, the pauses. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the pauses is fair. Yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, I thought there was a bid. So yeah, like I said, Liverpool fans, please, this is just banter between us. We tried to take your chain yesterday. Feel free to rip ours off, okay? And then we settle this on Sunday. But long term, you're still going to take the W, in my opinion. Even if you lose on Sunday, you're still taking the long-term W of having Caicedo for the full season, and we don't have him. So listen, if you're going to give it, you got to take it. I'm willing to see my comments absolutely flooded with Liverpool fans at the end of the stream. I ain't got no problem with that. I'll be disappointed if they didn't. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't move silly. Do you know what I'm saying? Move on violence, because you've just put together a British record bid. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. And to speak on Liverpool for a bit before we continue, fair play, because they were starting to get a lot of heat. There was a lot of FSG chat, and I don't know if that's played a part, but they put their money where their mouth is, and they need this player. Liverpool need this player badly. I can't I can't even describe to you how much Liverpool need this player. Liverpool need this player like I need oxygen. I'm telling you, this midfield of Liverpool's is so imbalanced. I've never seen a more imbalanced midfield than Liverpool's right now. They don't have a singular six. And this player here is not just any defensive-minded midfielder. He's a very special one. Very, very special one. And I think Liverpool have done a brilliant job to just go in there and snatch that chain. They've done exactly what they needed to do. All the criticisms that were put on them, they've responded. So you have to say fair play for that. Only way to solve this is get Kudus. There's no, I'm not even joking with you. Getting Kudus is not going to change anything for me in terms of the way that we've dealt with Brighton this summer and the way we've lost out on this bid. A number 10 is not a number 6. We need a top number 6. Every team in the league has one. I'm getting kind of tired of saying it every season with this Chelsea Football Club. Every single team in the league has a top 6, a top defensive midfielder. I don't know how many more years we need to do this with the Jorginhos and not bringing in someone. I don't know how many more years I have to keep saying it. Man United have Casemiro. Arsenal have Partey. Now they've added Rice. They want to have 2. Man City have Rodri. Now Liverpool have Caicedo. I don't know how many more times I have to say it. You have to have a top defensive midfielder in your team. If you do not, you are going to pay. It's as simple as that. And I'm not talking pay with the money, because clearly we didn't want to do that. I'm talking you're going to pay with those points. You're going to pay with those points, brothers. Because as much as I enjoyed that preseason, there were still moments where we were getting cut. There was still first 10, 15 minutes where we couldn't have the ball and we were getting bopped by Newcastle, getting bopped by Brighton. So you've got to get that 6. And we have not got a top 6 again for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th summer running. I don't know how long it's been since I've been asking for this damn 6. I've been asking for Tchouameni. I didn't get that under Marina. Now I'm asking for Caicedo. I can't get that either. I've said it so many times, and this club like to play around with the 6. So you're gonna learn. We're gonna learn. And Kudus couldn't care less. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, Kudus couldn't care less. That is not going to, I can tell you one thing, that is not going to, that's not going to shake Brighton. You know what I mean? Brighton are just about to get £110 million, and they're about to get it from Liverpool, a club that they have good relations with, doing business. They no beef with them. We, on the other hand, Lord Jesus, they're going to sell, and they don't even have to sell to us. We can't do nothing to them. The time for talking about Brighton is over. I will see Brighton. We will see Brighton on the pitch. That's the only time we can try and claw this back. Brighton have absolutely bamboozled us in this transfer window again, and it's over. Getting Kudus is not going to do nothing. It's not going to change nothing. We've lost the Brighton battle. It's over. If we don't get Caicedo, the whole Brighton battle, tug of war, done. Don't want to hear it. Finished. Lost. So let that one go. See them on the pitch, man. See them on the pitch. These men they've absolutely mad. we have been absolutely bent over backwards, bruv, as Miz would say. Fabrizio update. It's a good thing I didn't go to bed. Look at this. Oh, look at this. Fabrizio. Liverpool are awake. Do you see why I can't lie? I can't do it no more. Liverpool are working as I speak to do this. I don't think people understand right now. Liverpool are in a rush. They understand time is of the essence. They're trying to get this deal done before the sun even comes up. They're saying to Caicedo, don't even think about sleeping. Get your ass up to Liverpool right now and do this medical. Jurgen Klopp is awake. Liverpool are awake, doing business now. It's not, if Chelsea wake up with an improved offer, by the time we wake up, this deal will be done. They are trying to get this deal done before the sun even goes up in the morning. Do you know how mad that is? Before Chloe even starts her morning jog, yeah? They will have this deal done. If we are not awake right now, we are finished. We must wake up. We must. That alarm clock must go off. We must wake up. Because if we don't wake up right now, we ain't getting this player. Because by the time we wake up and put the bid in, Caicedo would have already spoke to Klopp. He would have already agreed personal terms. He would have already agreed his contract, which, by the way, we don't offer heavy, hard-hitting, high contracts anymore. He would have already taken a look around the training facilities. He would have already done his medical. He would have already done a couple of handshakes with McAllister. I'm telling you now, we better wake up, because if we don't wake up, it's done. Liverpool are working now. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. 2:29 a.m. UK time. And Liverpool are now preparing all documents for Moises Caicedo, deal to be fast and avoid surprise later today. Want to sign ASAP. I don't know how many more warnings we need that we are not getting back into this race. Liverpool are also booking medical today while Jurgen Klopp plans to speak to Moises' final step. Bro, fuck this, bro. It's done. Done. I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to hear it. All this Fabrizio, Chelsea are not out of the race. Maybe they'll come back, bruv. Please spare me the interactions, bruv. Please spare me the milking of the thing, bruv. It's done. I'm not a milkman. We're not doing this. I've got plenty of calcium in my body right now. My bones are strong. I don't need all of this. Please don't drag out the inevitable. Please. I've got plenty of calcium, bruv. I don't need any more milk. This is crazy. We do not have a chance. Because I can tell we're not awake. If we were awake, we would have responded by now. If we were awake, we would have responded by now. How long have I been streaming? An hour. This news broke an hour and 20 minutes ago. If we were awake, you respond with a bid in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You don't wait. What are we waiting for? If we're awake and we're ready to, what are we doing right now? What are we doing? We're not awake. We're sleeping. We thought, funnily enough, when Brighton said Friday, we thought, okay, we'll go to sleep now. Wake up on Friday. We go and do a big deadline day, big drama. No. Friday started 2.5 hours ago. Friday means 12 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Liverpool said, oh, the deadline day is on Friday. Okay, cool. Let's party. We're going to start 12 o'clock. This is Friday, yeah? They're back inside Brighton's email inbox, sending the offer in on Friday. They said Friday, right? Brother, it's Friday. It is. Yesterday, I did a stream. And I spoke to Eunice yesterday. And I spoke to Grizz. And I spoke to Hassam. And I spoke to Miz yesterday. Today is Friday, people. It's a new day. I've already got my 8 hours sleep. It's a new day. Yeah? It's a new day. Lavia price just went up. Oh, I can't wait for Southampton to tell us they want 60 million. I can't wait. Oh, let this be funny. Let this happen now. Watch with Southampton. Oh, you bid 50 last summer? You bid 50 last summer on deadline day? You're going to pay 60 today. Because you missed out on Caicedo, you're going to pay tax. You're going to pay 60. And you know why you're going to pay 60? Because you've got no other option. You're going to pay 60. You may even have to pay 60 plus add-ons. Watch. Fools. Absolute idiots, bruv. Do the right thing and hop on Copy Street, bruv. I'm here. This is where I'm located, bruv. I'm not going here, there, everywhere. I don't even want to be awake right now, so I'm not going to be doing extra curriculums. I'm gonna chat to Copy soon. Do you know what I'm saying? But right now, I barely even want to be awake right now. I'm not. This is 2:36 in the morning. This is not. Nah. This is not a whole movement thing. Trust me. Toxic fan base. Relax. Spend issue, don't spend. I don't know what this even. I don't even know what you're saying, brother. I don't even know what you're saying, brother. Winstanley should be sacked. Let's not leave Lawrence Stewart out of this. You know what I'm saying? They're both occupying the same level of responsibility. Last time I checked the diagram, it was Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart, co-directors, whatever you want to call them. So Winstanley's always name is out there first, but let's give Lawrence Stewart his flowers, man. He's in this until I find out otherwise. To make it worse, we overpaid for Sanchez to sweeten the deal, bro. It's Mike. It's an absolute embarrassment. Honestly, I don't even want to go through it again, brother. It's an embarrassment on so many levels. Honestly, it's insane. I'm seeing so much copium on the TL from Chelsea fans. It's a proper embarrassment. We was promised a mark. Go hijack Kane. No. I'm not just looking for any marquee signing. If I was looking for any marquee signing, first of all, Kane's going to Bayern Munich. He's not coming to Chelsea. Let's just not even do that. But if I wanted any marquee signing and I wanted to be panicking and reactionary, then just go get Neymar. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't want that. I'm not interested in that. I'd actually now prefer if we do less, because I just want time to just rest, recuperate, and recover. The Premier League season starts. I'm focused on the football now. Transfer window for me is looking a bit long. Bruv, we'll do this again next summer. I'm tired. We're absolutely receiving an L to Liverpool now on Sunday, aren't we? Hey, Lord Jesus. Do you know how mad it looks if we lose to Liverpool on Sunday at home after this? Oh, my days. We've put ourselves under so much pressure. Oh, my God. I can't tell you how much pressure we've put ourselves on for that game. It's just crazy. It's never boring, is it? As this will ruin any mood we've gotten from this preseason. Oh, I can't tell you how stupid we are. I can't tell you how stupid we are, man. I wish I could tell you how stupid we are, but I can't. I can't tell you how dumb we are, man. It's absolutely nuts. It's crazy. I'm done with football. I hate these owners. These owners are funny, man. I can't lie. They're funny guys. They know how to throw a party, though. They're very entertaining. I'll give them that. I ain't even flipping on them completely. It's just I'm very angry in this very moment. I'll forgive them. I'm sure I'll forgive them. I'm a very patient man, but fuck. They're really pushing it. Hey, yeah, brother, much appreciated. Didn't say anything, but big up. Germany. No. He's not available, bro. Germany is not available, okay? He's not available. And he's not available for 70 million, considering Real Madrid spent 100 million euros last summer. Lavia offer. Maybe Lavia offer is Chelsea sending warning shot to Liverpool. Maybe the board smell Liverpool is coming for Caicedo. No. I see what you're doing and I respect it, but no. We did not preempt Liverpool were going to bid 110 million pounds after missing out on Jude Bellingham and after going for Lavia and putting bids for Lavia for 45 million pounds and not wanting to pay the extra 5. We did not preempt that Liverpool would take our target, which they've made no direct contact with and never have bid for or approached. We didn't do that. What we did was we did something stupid and we bid for Lavia for whatever reason. I don't know. I'd love to have an explanation. And then we got fucked. That's what happened. I would love to be able to spin the story. I would love to be able to come here and give you a fantastic spider diagram and chart and go and do the calculations like the nerd I am and get the fractions going and really give you some crazy reason as to why this happened. But it is none other than we are just very stupid. That's it. It's just as simple as that. I don't want to make it complex because it really isn't. Sometimes football is a very simple game. You bid for their target, they bid for ours. We thought, oh, haha, very funny. They said, haha, we're not laughing. We're going to actually seriously bid and we are going to take you out. And you are going to hold that for bidding for our target and trying to pull a fast one. And that's what happened. Do you know a defensively good brother? I'm not even interested in thinking of one. I can't lie. That's their business. Tonight at 2:41 a.m., I am not in the business of thinking of another target. These man, good luck to them, innit? Good luck finding an alternative in this stage of the window of that quality. Good luck. I wish you all the best of luck on the 11th of August. Tyler with a super chat. Much appreciated, brother. For me personally, I'm done with this DM discussion in terms of videos and trying to find alternatives. No. I'm not interested. Let them do what they're going to do, man. Let them do what they're going to do. I put too much videos, too much explanations, too much conversations into this Caicedo deal for them to come and do me like this. This is doing me dirty, doing the Chelsea fan base dirty. All them edits, yeah? All of them edits in them Chelsea kits. All of that trolling for Brighton socials that everybody's going to have to go back and delete their tweets. All of them comps. And you think I, Matisse Hoffer, I'm going to go and find another alternative. Lord, you must think I'm a fool. You must think I'm a fool. Is them Taylor Swift tickets? Oh, we look so stupid. The club looks stupid. The fan base looks stupid. Everybody be looking stupid. Ash, I can't lie. I feel sorry for Lavia. The signing will feel so underwhelming. I feel sorry for Tyler Adams. I feel sorry for both of them. If we sign Whoever we sign now is going to get the least amount of hype. And to be honest, it is what it is. It's not their fault, but I'm not gonna fake pump the hype up. I'm not gonna pump up the stocks, do you know what I'm saying, just to do it. I'm not gonna come with this Bitcoin little video and say, listen, believe me, in 2 years this is gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. It is what it is. It is exactly what it is. We have to admit Brighton are goated. Bro, you know what? I like the way they play. The way they operate is absolutely incredible. And I'd love it if my club operated just like that. If I was a Brighton fan, I'd want to operate exactly how they operate. So I can't get angry. And I said it already. I cannot get angry with Brighton having an asking price and not dropping it. The only thing I had an issue with Brighton this summer was the disrespect from De Zerbi speaking on a player that is contracted at our club. I don't feel like you have to do that. Man United didn't do that with Mount. Arsenal didn't do that with Havertz, and they are our actual rivals. It's just a common respect thing. You just don't do that. But apart from that, no problem with Brighton. No problem with Brighton. Brighton are very intelligent, and we are very stupid. So what can I say? Do you know what I'm saying? What can I say? Well, you have to give them their flowers. You really do. And now what has happened has only further justified why Brighton behaved the way they did, because they knew they were going to get their money and they knew that somebody was going to pay. So they said, you will pay. Somebody, one of you is going to pay. I don't care who, but one of you, man, are going to pay me. So until one of you pay me, we're going to sit here and we're going to wait. And when one of you pay, then cool, you can get the player. And that's always been the stance. And I've never got dragged into the whole, who do Brighton think they are? They should know their place. I had, even on All You Can Eat Chelsea, I was trying to shut it down. I'm not on that. Because listen, it's the Premier League. Everybody can hold it. Everybody can hold that smoke in the Premier League. It's too competitive out here. And the margins are too fine and too thin. And the places are too interchangeable to be expecting favors. I said it from the get-go. You can bid in as many increments as you want to. But if they said 100 million and you keep getting 100 million, and they're not changing their stance, then you have to bid 100 million. You have to. And what have we done anyway? We've bid 100 million. So in the end, we've bid exactly what they wanted, but we don't have the player. That is another level of stupidity that my brain cannot compute at this hour. I can't. But I will sleep on this. And I promise you, when I wake up tomorrow, I'll be so much more angry than I am right now. If you think I'm angry now, watch when I wake up tomorrow and I see Caicedo in a Liverpool kit. I'm telling you, watch. If you think I'm going to sleep on this and calm down, oh, Lord. No. We have to admit Brighton are, just crazy. How will you feel if Caicedo starts on Sunday? It's just different levels of anger. It does, we've got stage 1, we got stage 2, we got stage 3, stage 4. Stage 1 tonight. Stage 2, Caicedo in a Liverpool shirt. Stage 3, Southampton wants 70 million for Lavia. Stage 4, Caicedo starts against Chelsea. And stage 5, stage 5, maybe, I don't know. Maybe Kudus. I don't know. No, I don't really care about Kudus in the grand scheme of this. It's not really relevant. I think 4 stages is fine. We'll settle on that. Thank you, Tyler. Thabz said, "No, here we go yet." Yeah, brother. Watch. We're not. Yeah, the here we go's coming soon. It's coming soon. That Declan Rice deal looks like a bargain now. Yeah, I mean, listen, this is the going rate. I've said it before. This is the going rate for midfielders. This is Tchouameni, 100 million euros, 80 million, 85 million. Bellingham, Rice, Caicedo. This is the going rate. You don't have to like it, but you must accept it. This is the rate. You have to pay. And the funny thing is, we paid for Enzo Fernandez. So we clearly seem to rank and rate Caicedo just as high, because if we didn't, we would have walked away. That's the thing. Chelsea could have walked away from this deal a week ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. We could have just walked away. And then nobody would be having any problems. But we didn't. We didn't walk away. It's a sad day. Yeah. It's a funny day. It's an interesting day. How does it feel to be a gremlin? Can you tell me? Yeah, well, I should be in bed. I should be in bed. I'm telling you that now. Everyone going crazy about Caicedo. I'd be more worried about Barella to Arsenal. I haven't even read that. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even read that. I don't know where you got that one from, but yeah, whatever, innit? It is what it is. If they get Barella, then cool. Cool. I'll deal with that another day. That's a madness if they do that. Yeah, I'm not involved. 50 million and we'll give you back Jorginho, bro. Shut up. Shut it, bruv. Stop your foolishness at this hour, I swear. Liverpool should be title contenders if they are spending 110 million with Caicedo. They really will challenge. At least next season they will. Listen, there's so many people that should be contending for the title due to money spent. I said it like, you know, so many teams. If you look at everybody spend, you could say anybody can compete. But yeah, I can tell you we will not be. And I think that's a fair assessment. Sambi and Elneny available since we have a good relationship with you guys. Thabz will cook you on the big six. I can't believe Grizz is going to come to me with, oh my God. Oh, dearie me. It doesn't get any easier, ladies and gentlemen. Why does this always happen to me as well? I've clocked. Happens mad often. It's like it's kind of my role in society now to take these L's in these type of ways. Still got 3,200 of you. Big up, nearly 3 a.m. You must be enjoying yourselves. Because I'm not. I mean, why does this keep happening to me? I need to understand. With Rafinha, I've had this happen with the chili chips multiple times. You know, DR nearly killed me and then he ended up in the hospital. You know, Big Six had to pull a fast one. Why does this keep happening to me? What did I do? What did I actually do to deserve this? Maybe I need to actually have a word. I need to have a word because this is crazy. Toby is going to cook me to smithereens. Toby is going to cook me. Oh, I don't even know if I don't know if I could be bothered. I really don't know if I could be asked anymore. Oh my God. And you know, I'm tired, but it's like, why would I go to bed? Why? Like, what is me going to bed going to do? I go to bed now, lie down and sit there and be angry, stare at the wall for what? I may as well sit here and chat to you all night. Really? I may as well stay here. There's no point me going to bed to stare at the wall and be angry. Where do I go from here? There's nowhere to go. My day is ruined. And it's only a couple of hours into the day. It's 2 hours, 50 minutes into Friday, and my Friday is already ruined. Where do I go from here? There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to run. It's over, bro. I know Chelsea haven't responded, but this is very similar to Chip versus Stormzy. As I've said before, Liverpool have put down the maddest verse and we do not have a response. Okay? We just don't. We don't have a response. So here's what it is. Everybody's going to sit there and wait for the reply like they did with that situation, and they ain't going to get it. We ain't going to reply because we're not awake. People are getting very angry on Twitter. I'm not even going to tweet. Anyway, let's get back to the chat. I think these directors need to go, man. We need to call them out. No more mid-table shit, bro. We're under so much pressure. Again, the expectation is top 5. I'm not dropping it. I rate my manager, and I'm not dropping the expectation. We have no European football. We have 1 game a week. If you cannot qualify for Champions League under those circumstances, you are a joke, man. You are an absolute certified joke, man. If you cannot qualify for Champions League when they've given you an extra spot, when you have no European football with all of the money that we have in our club, we're idiots. We're joke men. There's no other way to put it. I'm not taking 6th. I'm not taking 7th. I'm not taking 8th. The fact that I have to say 5th is kind of insulting as it is. I'm just saying 5th because I know my place right now. But really, I'm not proud to say 5th. I'm not going to celebrate 5th. I'm not going to say it's an achievement. If we hit 5th, then I'm going to say, cool. And I'm going to move on to the season after. Because if you're not in a title race minimum, there's nothing to be proud of, really, of a club of this magnitude that spend this amount of money. Obviously, we have the context, and that's why I'm willing to take 5th and move on, because we know the context of, you know, the ownership and everything. It's not being easy. That's why I'm not going to throw my dummy out the pram if we finish 5th. But I'm not going to take less than 5th. I'm not going to take Europa League qualification. That's something Brighton just did this season. Are we Brighton? We're not right now. And it's actually not a good thing. I'm not taking below Champions League football. If we don't get Champions League football, this board, they have a lot to answer for. You don't come into a club of this magnitude and finish 12th and then finish outside the Champions League the season after. I'm sorry. You just don't do that. That's crazy. That's absolutely insane. Focused on the youth instead of focusing on the starting 11, which Poch demanded multiple times. That's what makes me so annoyed, is Pochettino said explicitly, I need a couple of key players. You can give this kind of manager young players, but don't take the piss. We're looking after Strasbourg more than we're looking after ourselves. I'm going to watch Strasbourg games next season. Strasbourg probably got more chance of qualifying for the Champions League than we do. I'm all for helping out the multi-club model, but can we make sure that we have our shit together as well? Multitask. And if you can't multitask, then don't. Handle home. Handle home. Handle your house before you go outside. You don't go outside and start sweeping the streets if your bedroom is an absolute tip. That doesn't make any sense. That is ludicrous. So I'm not going to have this whole 2 budgets and then now, oh, it was too much money. Which one is it? You had 2 budgets, right? So this is the budget for the first team. So it's not too much money because it was never meant to be this much money, was it? Idiots. Until further notice. Asterisks. But they are idiots currently. Terrible day. Big up Matisse, enjoy your content from Sandy. Brother, this is the thing with me. I like to bust jokes. I like to make phone calls. And I like to make skits too. But then if I have to cuss, I will cuss. I will do it. I will cuss. Do not get it confused. I will cuss. I will cuss to oblivion. And they deserve cussing. They really do. They really deserve the cussing today, and they're going to get it. I don't have Twitter. What did Chelsea Dodgers say? There's nothing. Brother, I'll tell you this. If there's anything serious dropping, I'll tell you about it. There's nothing seriously positive on the TL right now. You are not missing anything. I don't even want to ruin your night anymore by reading what is going on Twitter. There's nothing positive on Twitter. Unless Chelsea bid 110 million in the next hour, there is nothing positive on Twitter. All of this waiting and maybe bidding, and no, that's not positive. Bid, and then also Brighton accept an agreement. That all has to be done. So Brighton, if they want to be absolute bastards, they can get the bid from us and reject it, even though it's the same bid as Liverpool's. I don't think people understand just how mad this is. Brighton have the capacity to be petty because of Levi Colwill right now. So if we bid the same as Liverpool, they have every right. They can be the pettiest bastards going, and they can be like, we're rejecting that because you didn't give us Levi Colwill. So you need to bid more than Liverpool, because if you bid the same, we're not interested in giving you the player. You need to bid more. That's what we're on. Let's see what Fabrizio's tweeted. This better be a bid. This is not a bid. More on Caicedo. Chelsea's late night bid for he just Fabrizio. I'm not in the mood. Chelsea late night bid for Moises was up to 100 million package. We already heard this. Liverpool bid is British World Record. We already heard this. Accepted by Brighton with immediate effect. We already heard this. Brighton board is clear. Player to be sold on the end of Thursday. We already heard this. We already heard this, man. Please just go to bed, Fabrizio. Just let us all now do what we need to do. Fuck. Just go to bed, bro. You're the second most impressions account on Twitter. You will get your bag, bro. I promise. Elon is going to pay you, bro. Just go to bed. We already heard all of that. Damn. Shit. My brother, man. I got love for you, but you're pissing me off. Jesus. Give it a rest, man. So like the midfield three of Enzo, Lavia and Tyler Adams. Listen, it's a nice midfield. I'm not here to tell you that's a bad midfield. It's a very nice midfield. But that is all it is nice. It's not elite, it's nice. It's nice. There's a couple of players that had a couple of injury issues last season that kind of worry me. But apart from that, it is nice. It's a nice midfield. It's cool. But this Premier League is not cool. This Premier League is not nice. This Premier League is unforgiving. It's ruthless. And nice may not get you what you need. And that's just the facts. It might look nice, but if it ain't good enough, no one cares. I've seen plenty of teams with nice teams and good players. They don't finish where they need to finish because it's about the small margins. So that team and that midfield has to tick, and it has to click, and it has to perform, and it has to get the points, and we have to finish in the top 5, and that's that. And that's really all it is. There's no one left, so anyone now is a gamble. I mean, I'm expecting them to move on Lavia. They bid 48 million for Lavia. So if they want Lavia, then I don't really understand why they wouldn't bid again for Lavia. But who knows what they're thinking right now? They're probably bamboozled. They're probably confused. They're probably disorientated. They're probably discombobulated. They probably haven't got a Scooby-Doo what to do. They're not awake. When they wake up in the morning, they're going to shit themselves and they're not going to have a clue what to do. Let's be honest. They're not going to have a clue because they didn't have an alternative for Caicedo this whole window. So I look forward to seeing what they do, but they're shitting themselves. They are 100% shitting themselves when they wake up. He's not worth 110. Maybe. He's not. No, he's not worth 100. But he was never meant to cost. He wasn't never meant to cost 110. I need people to understand this. He was never meant to cost 110. He would have cost 100 if Chelsea just bid and didn't get anybody else in the race. And Rice is not worth 105. But you have to pay sometimes if you want the top players. At the time, Van Dijk was not worth 75 million after playing at Southampton with zero experience in the top teams. Bit of Champions League experience for Celtic, but Van Dijk was not worth 75 million. Rice is not worth 105 million. It's not really about, is the player worth the money, so to speak? Is the player just that good where you have that position sorted for the next 6-7 years? If you do, then you have to pay. You have to pay because inflation is only going up and players are only going to get more expensive. Is Paqueta worth 88 million? Is he worth 110 million euros? No, but Man City look like they're going to pay it. So we're going to have to start getting used to these fees because the fees are only going up. So Caicedo might not be worth this money now, but with inflation in about 3 years, he will be worth this money. That's how you have to look at it. Because it's not like as if Paulinho wasn't quoted for 70. It was not like the Crystal Palace Don wasn't quoted for 70. It's not like Lavia in the Championship is not quoted for 50. And for us, it will be 60. So what we worrying about the fee for? Really? What do we care for? Is the player great? Yes. Do we rate the player? Yes. Is he a transformative midfielder? Yes. So what are we doing here? Who cares? I don't give a damn. If the player is that good, I don't care. I really don't care. Especially when we waste 3 months on it. We actually picked a fight and we couldn't win. Mad. It's not the first time though, is it? Last summer, there was literally, that's all we did. Just pick loads of fights and lose all of them. Chelsea did the chat all night. Liverpool just took the gyal. This is what I want to hear from Liverpool fans. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to hear this kind of energy because you've been cussing FSG a lot. And I'm not even here to tell you were wrong. You weren't wrong. But now you have to give them credit where it's due a little bit. I mean, listen, they still do it too late and you probably needed to play it earlier. But, bruv, you have to give them credit, bruv. They spent the money now, innit? You got what you wanted, innit? So you got what you wanted. Just watch Brighton go for Lavia now. Wouldn't surprise me. They got loads of money to do it. Deal done before press conference today. I am going to be doing a live reaction to Pochettino's press conference tomorrow. I don't usually do press conference reactions for games, but this one we will be there live. We will be there. To be fair, took 2 hours for Moises to agree. Is he waiting? Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Maybe you can hope that he is, but like I said earlier in the last stream, I don't see any reason in the last stream. I was very honest. The only thing I was confident about is that Liverpool didn't have the money. I got that wrong. They had a vault, they had a savings account. The bank balance didn't show this amount of money. Cool. I have no confidence about personal terms not being agreed. Liverpool can do personal terms, no problem. We are not going to blow them out of the water on wages. We are not going to offer European football. We are not going to have more charisma from a, conversation standpoint, manager-wise. Pochettino's a nice guy. Klopp's a nice guy. There's no real advantage for us. Liverpool are a big club. Bruv, let's just be honest. We don't have enough. We don't have the capacity. We don't have the capacity. I'm not going to lie. Like, he will agree personal terms with Brighton and with Liverpool. I've no reason to think otherwise. Paulinho, yeah. I have no reason to think otherwise, guys. We need to blame the F board for this. So angry. Yeah, it's just 100% their fault, man. 100%. There's no one else to blame but them. An eye for an eye. Poor Eunice is asleep. Bro, Eunice was so confident a few hours ago. I tried my very best to ask him whether or not he was sure. And he said he was. And all I'm doing is getting grilled on Twitter. Where's that virgin nerd now? Matisse, come out to play. That's Thabz, obviously. Yeah, man. Yeah, we fucked up. Yeah, man, we fucked up. We really did. I'm sure the Big Six account have tweeted as well. Let's see. Yeah, there it is, of course. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me, man. I appreciate the numbers, man. You guys are still tuning in at 3 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, some of you are international. A lot of you are international. Throw in your flags in the comments. May as well, man. It's 3 o'clock in the morning in the UK. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm really just enjoying having people to talk to about this because I really couldn't have this news and lie down in my bed and waffle to the walls. Do you know what I'm saying? I need company currently. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in my lowest moment. So put your flags in the chat. Let's see where everybody's located, man. This is crazy. Please, God, make me wake up from this nightmare, bro. This is reality. Please don't try. Oh my God, I shouldn't laugh, but can't wait to see Eunice. Eunice is going to be fuming tomorrow. Let me just check the chat. I'm gonna run. Let me just see if all you can eat Chelsea as well want to run an emergency. 11 a.m. tomorrow, guys, is the plan. For emergency all you can eat Chelsea episode. Yeah, I think we have to. I'm not gonna lie. I think we absolutely have to. And we will. It will either be, yeah. We will. We will be there. We will be there. What do you think about? No. This brother is a twig. He will break in the Premier League. He is injury prone. His days are done. There's a reason why Saudi clubs going after him. No chance. This is not 5 years ago. No. That's actually a drop off. He's had a great, I'm not even going to say he's had a great career because I think he should have left PSG for all the talent he had. He should have left PSG and he should have spread his wings and fly. But this is 2023 and variety is not the option. Absolutely not the option. And this is what I'm talking about with alternatives. Caicedo's aerial duels were really, really strong. Really strong. First phase, build up, experienced in that for last season. Aerial duels, tackles, interceptions, passing, progressive. I can't, gets around the pitch. Bruv, I can't explain to you how the lack of alternatives in this position at this quality. Like, when it comes down to variety, it's night and day. What do you think about, so I don't know why I'm sorry about that. Appreciate it, brother. Unpopular opinion, 100 million for Caicedo is too high. Simple. Okay, well, I mean, listen, obviously it depends on your preference. But for me, if I see a special player, sometimes you just have to overpay. You know, I'm not in the business of, and I don't want our fan base to get like this, but I can already tell what's happening. We have this fetish for spreadsheets, and we're going to start doing this thing now where we have this, this is how much money we made, and this is how much money we spent, and this is the average age of our squad, and this is how many teenagers we have, and look at this really long list of talent that have not won anything. I don't give a fuck about any of these lists. We need to win trophies over the next couple of years. I want to win a cup this season. I want to finish in the Champions League spots, and I want to win a cup. I don't care about anything else. All of these other things is just good for tweets. It's just good to look at. If we have lovely transfer fees for players, if we have lovely ages for young players and average age of squad is low and teenagers, brother, I don't care. I want to win trophies. That's all I'm interested in. If Liverpool, if that takes them to a trophy this season, then they win. That's it. That's what it's all about. That's all the game is about. And Chelsea, please, as a Chelsea fans, you know what success is. Do not start to change what your image of success is and confuse yourselves that is anything other than trophies. Because from that moment, you've gone very left and you've gone and got yourself lost in the smoke. We are patient, we are building, but we are building towards trophies. And if we're not building towards trophies, then cut me out. Cut me out. We are trying to win trophies. That is it. We're not trying to have the best average age. We're not trying to have the best spend. We're not trying to have the... I don't give a damn about any of that. We're trying to win trophies. And I want to win a cup. So if Liverpool, if this is the signing that gives them trophies next season, gives them an opportunity to win the Europa League, gives them an opportunity to win the FA Cup, then that is all that matters. Nothing else. We are not here to develop talents and sell them for profit. We are not here to make money on commercials, marketing. We're not here for any of that. That is none of our business. We are here to win trophies. Please do not forget that. Because if you've forgotten that, long day for you. I don't want to have to run like a, Chelsea version League Gunner, but I feel like if I have to with this fan base, then we might have to have a little reality check soon, because I feel like all of this too much money thing, it's like, unless you have an alternative of the same quality, then it's not too much money, because everybody agrees we need the position. So if we're not getting the same level of quality, then we are taking a hit in this position, which is going to cost us points, which is going to cost us an opportunity of winning things. That's all I'm hearing. That's all I'm hearing, because there's no alternative as of yet that is on that level, and everybody knows it. Currently, I ain't seen shit that is an alternative that is on that level. And when Arsenal have just spent 105 on Rice, and they have Partey already, who was one of the best DMs in the league last season, and when Man United have spent 70 on Casemiro last summer, and when Manchester City have Rodri, I don't give a damn if it's too much. I really don't care. If you don't rate the player, that's a different thing. But if you rate the player, then it doesn't matter. I'm sorry. It does not matter. Unless you have an alternative on that level that can go toe-to-toe with Caicedo and McAllister next season, when we go up and rock up against Liverpool at Anfield, then I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I'm not here to get a cheaper alternative, but they're not as good. Because that is what you do when you're a team that finish lower than the big teams. You get cheaper options that are not as good. That's what you do. That's what you do. I'm not here for any of that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not here for any of that shit. I'm here to build this team to be the best it can be so we can win things. If we're not doing that, then we've lost our minds. But if you don't Caicedo, then that's a different thing. If you don't rate him, then fair enough. But if you rate him, then yeah, I don't know what the alternative is. Santos will dunk on Caicedo. I will non-stop pray for this. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. I'm putting listen, I got stocks in Santos, man. I was very happy with his preseason. I didn't want him to be an undisputed starter, and I didn't want him to be in the starting 11. I wanted him to be the second choice to Caicedo. I would have happily not got Adams. I'm not really too bothered. I think Adams is a good player, but I would have preferred Caicedo and Santos than Adams and Santos. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really too bothered on that one. I'm cool with Santos, but yeah. I went to dinner, was a nice meal. Come back to this. Oh, this is crazy. We should have paid the art. Yes, we should have paid the fee earlier. We tried to prove a point and we failed. if this is true. Facts, 100%. We will be lucky to get top 8 midfielders. Trash. I mean, for my predictions after this, I had us to finish behind Liverpool anyway. I haven't done a predictions video on the channel yet because there's been so much news, but I did one on Bleacher Report and I did do one with the Big Six. I had Chelsea to finish 5th and I had Liverpool to finish 4th. And now I definitely have Liverpool to finish ahead of us. And I might even put them a place higher, to be honest, depending on what else they do. If they do something else in the window, then yeah, definitely have them. No, I'm gonna stick with 5th. I'm not dropping it. 5th. Hi mate, fan of your content, but you guys went on a mad one. I remember the tweet I said, and you replied when your guest said that you should know their place in the Southern Club. Self-inflicted. Yeah, I mean, listen, bro, I didn't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? I tried to calm my brother down, but you know, this is what happens. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for me, I was always on the pay the money. I was always on just pay the money, bro. I can't lie to you. Because I always said, and it stands true to this day, people are saying, oh, if you paid 100 million, you look really silly. You look more silly if you don't get the player. I promise you. And because if you get the player, you have more chance of beating Brighton on the pitch. And that is the ultimate, you know, the ultimate response, right? Beat them. Get 6 points off them next season, score goals against them, celebrate against them and send them further down the table, right? That's the point. Not we don't want to pay them because we want to save face. Okay, don't pay them then. Don't pay them, have a worse midfield because of it, and potentially don't beat them. And then if they beat you again next season, then you look even more stupid. So the solution is always to build the best team possible and dunk on everybody's head top and win trophies. That shuts everybody up every time without fail. I promise. People can have complaints about it. Oh, you spent this. Okay, cool. I don't care. We won everything. What now? It's better to do it that way than to spend a lot and win nothing. So I know what one I'll pick. Who will be worse, Hussam or Grizz? It will be Hussam. Hussam will be worse because Hussam is the one that's going to he's not going to shut up. Grizz is going to be very polite, but it's going to be a different type of pain because he's going to do it in a slow, methodical, ruthless, assassin way, whereas Hussam's going to do it on a loud vocal. It's two complete polar opposites, but both of them will be atrocious. Verbally sold to Liverpool, and I'm sure Brighton never disrespect verbal agreements. I don't know if that's sarcasm, but I wouldn't hold my breath if it is. Jude Bellingham went for 90. Tchouaméni went for 80. Both are much better than players than one season wonder for 110 million. Why are people so damn stressed is beyond. Listen, I don't know what Bellingham went for. I can't remember, but I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't care. I'm not bothered. I needed this player, and that's it. I needed the player. And until we find an alternative that's better, then I will continue to be pissed because this is right up there with Tchouaméni for me. Football is a humbler, and we got humbled big time, for sure. More than you can believe. Not sure if Caicedo is elite yet, like you said. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Again, like I said, if you don't rate the player to that level, no problem. If he's not elite yet, he's going to be elite very, very soon. Very similar to Tchouaméni. This is why I compare it with Tchouaméni. Very similar to Tchouaméni when he did that season at Monaco, and a lot of us were absolutely begging to bring him in. He wasn't elite, but he's just about to be elite because he's shown everything. You can't put it like this, because I'm not trying to beat around the bush. What is Caicedo's weakness as a defensive-minded midfielder? What is his weakness that you saw? If you can find a glaring weakness, let me know. If you can find a glaring weakness that can't be coached, definitely let me know. And if you can't find any of those two things, then sometimes it's a very simple game. You know, unless the player's going to go off the boil fitness-wise, or he's going to... Obviously, a big injury can happen to any player that can change anything, but take that away because that can happen to anyone. But unless the player's mentality or, you know, he's not going to train or, you know, he's not going to listen to instruction coaching-wise, there's only one way for him, and that's up. You know, that's up. That's what this whole stream is about, Kev. So if you want me to stop talking about it, they're probably on the wrong stream. Who will win the match day one, Liverpool or Chelsea? I'm gonna drop it to a draw. I had Chelsea to win, but Caicedo is. Listen, I don't think they'll play Caicedo against Chelsea because I think he has to be registered by 12. Actually, do you know what? Let me not say that. I don't want to jinx it. They could register him. They could register him by 12. If they're still awake, doing everything right now, and they're doing medicals, and could actually register him in time, and then he could start. And they need him to start. It's not one of those things where they need him to bed in. They need him to start. So if Caicedo lines up for Liverpool against Chelsea on Sunday, Liverpool will beat us. If he doesn't line up, it will be a draw because of the whole madness that took place, I think, with us, mashing up the deal. And I'll take my win to a draw, yeah. At this current moment, I'm going to drop it to a draw. I just feel like maybe we respond, but it's not been good. It's not been good. If Caicedo starts though, it's just written in the stars, isn't it? That he'll beat us and they'll win. I like our team, but it's one of those things when it's written in the stars. That's all I'm gonna say. It's in the script. It's in the script. I don't want it to be in the script, but it's in the script. I can actually smell it from here. I can genuinely smell it from here. Brighton bent you over, then blocked your number. That was a ruthless super chat. Liverpool, Arsenal, which midfield is better? I'd still say Arsenal's. But Liverpool made a big move today. They made a big move to get that midfield back. And the only reason why I say Arsenal is because I don't know Szoboszlai, what he's going to do yet. As I know what Rice is going to do. I know what Partey's going to do. I know what Odegaard's going to do, especially if they just play that as a 2 and a 10. But we've even seen Rice, kind of advance from the pivot anyway. So it's not like he's going to have a massive issue doing that. So yeah, it's close, but yeah, at the moment it's slightly towards Arsenal because I know what I'm getting. If you put Havertz in that midfield, then obviously it goes straight over to Liverpool. Grizz is gonna cook you. Yeah, I know, bro. I know. It's part of the game, you have to live in the moment as a football fan. I don't want to be one of those football fans that kind of, we already have VAR. We can't celebrate goals. I don't want to treat transfers or anything with a VAR like, oh, you have to wait to see. I'm just going to enjoy it. If something happens and I feel like we're in a good position, I'm going to talk about it. But if it goes left, then hey, here we are. As Ecuadorian, we're proud of Moises being a record fee. You should be proud. You should be proud. It's been an incredible year for him, to be honest. For him to go and do what he's done in a year, it's crazy, bro. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't think it's really been done too often. I, for one, am calm about the situation. I was never in support of spending 100 million in 2 windows. We can't guarantee signing Caicedo will make us win. Fair enough, bro. I hear that. Bowie will go for Tchouaméni. I'm missing out on Ugarte, Caicedo. Big up to you, Matisse, Arsenal fan. This brother's a troll. This brother is a troll. He's trolling, man. He knows we ain't getting Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni's not up for sale. That brother is going to enjoy playing as a 6 for Real Madrid and replacing Toni Kroos in that role that Ancelotti had him in last year. Oh man, how good does it feel to be an Arsenal fan? Bro, why are these Arsenal fans that wake up 3:20 a.m. just come to laugh on me, bro? You ain't got things to do, huh? You ain't got something to do. This is between Chelsea and Liverpool fans. Why are you guys out here laughing at us at this time? I get it if it was like 1 a.m., but it's 3:20 now. God damn. There's nothing big here. If we miss out, we try and get Lavia and we get Elise Kudus and we're good, bro. They paid the British transfer record. Yeah, they paid it, but they didn't just pay it. We made them pay it. And that's what pisses me off. It's the way it's been done. It's not what has been happened. It's not what's happened. It's why and who made it happen. That's my biggest gripe. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of these people that are like, oh, we should have just spent anything on him. No. 110 is too much. It's overpriced. Now, listen, like I said, we wouldn't have had to pay that. We would have paid 100. but we forced Liverpool to get in the race by bidding for Lavia. So this was never meant to be 110. But it's not Liverpool bidding 110 that makes me angry. It's we made them do it. We bought the second choice goalkeeper. We bid for Lavia. We spent 3 months on this. There's so much more factors that go into this than just the the British transfer record. And that is what makes this infuriating. Not necessarily Liverpool spending that amount of money. If Liverpool just decided to rock up and spend that amount of money, then I'd be like, damn, it's a shame. I really wanted the player. But okay, cool. We have our limitation. But that's not the way this went. And that is very important. When we tell this story back, we have to actually tell it accurately. What actually happened? Because what actually happened and what we wanted to happen, or what we think happened, is clearly two different things. Because what happened is we are the ones that made this happen. We forced this. The emotional waves running through me are incredible, mad, calm, hopeful, and then just flat out pissed off. How did we let this happen? Yeah, I mean, we're just special. That's all I can say now. We're just special. Brighton bidding on Lavia would be an icing on cake. I said a couple of weeks ago, because a lot of people were kind of getting onto Lavia and they were like, oh, Lavia is not really kind of overhyped. And listen, I don't think Lavia is as good as Caicedo, but I think Lavia is a very good player. And I think if Lavia was at Brighton, he would have got a lot more flowers for sure. And I would not be surprised if Brighton were interested in Lavia. I think Brighton and Lavia fit like a glove. So listen, I'm not saying they're going to bid, but yeah, if they do, then that's just another slap in the face. But again, there's nothing more of a slap in the face this window than what's happened today. I don't think anybody can do anything now that will piss me off more than this today. Brighton bidding for Lavia, that doesn't bother me because Lavia was not our first choice. We only just bid for him yesterday. We've not been serious on Lavia. Kudus going to Brighton, again, don't really feel that one. You know, there's not really anything that's going to match this for me personally. I'm not going to lie. I think this is going to be the dumbest day of the window for sure. Everything from this moment onwards can't get any more stupid than this. So that's a good thing, at least. It can't get any more stupid than this. All right. We're going to go for another 10 minutes or so because I do want to wake up tomorrow and cuss all over again. Nah. Yeah, no, we're going to do All You Can Eat Chelsea tomorrow. It is confirmed. It will be at 11 o'clock. So I do get some sleep. I'm going to be on Big Six Bants with Mons, who's a Liverpool fan, at 10:15. So I will be up tomorrow and we will be back. So that's why I'm just going to go for another 10 minutes. I really appreciate 3,000 of you still being in here at this time. It's absolutely insane. It's actually ridiculous. And to be honest, I would probably just, I don't know. I'm going to go in 10 minutes. I'm probably not. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll probably just end up just sitting here and just chatting but I will go at some point. I'm not going to do an all-nighter. Okay, it's looking like we are not going to not as cash strapped as we once were. Big giveaway is the constant buying for the future. As a financial analyst, you are more likely to invest trust in hope to make it back. The thing is with Chelsea, right? And this is why I never got on board with this two budgets thing. I'm not going to call it two budgets bullshit just yet, but I'm going to call it two budgets. I never got on board with it for two reasons. Because one, as far as I'm aware, it's all going into the same pot for FFP, right? I'm not saying we're in danger of FFP, but in terms of the way that it will be looked upon in the books, it's just Chelsea spending money. They don't care if you're spending money on a certain age group. They don't care if you're spending money to loan them to Strasbourg. They don't care if you send them to the under-21s. They don't care what you're doing with these players. You're just buying them, and that's that. The second thing is you're going after these players and you're buying them. No problem. But you haven't sorted the first team yet. And I get it. You can multitask. But if you're going to multitask, you have to multitask. And if you're going to multitask, you can't be outbid by Liverpool, or you can't be hijacked for a deal of this magnitude, because you have to focus. You have to. And you have to get one thing you can't do is do the deals for Strasbourg and not do the deals for Chelsea. So if you're going to multitask, you have to do both. That's the whole point. If you can't multitask, you have to do the deals for Chelsea first. The Chelsea first team takes priority. Then you do the deals for Strasbourg. If you can't do that, then you're in the wrong game. But don't think that you can put it out there as two budgets and we're going to do this for Strasbourg, we're going to do for this for Chelsea. And then when we start the season, the Chelsea first team is not ready, and the Chelsea first team has not got what it needs profile-wise and quality-wise because we were, I don't know, multitasking. No. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. You bought this club. Make this very clear. You bought Chelsea Football Club from Roman Abramovich. You didn't buy Strasbourg. Strasbourg is another entity. Strasbourg is an extra. That is, that is the chips with the fish. But at the moment, we've left Brighton with nothing but we've not even gone with any fish. I've said it on Twitter. We left with chips. We just got Sanchez. We didn't even get any fish. How do you go to the seaside? How do you go to the pier? How do you go to Brighton and you don't get fish? That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And listen, this is just an early warning. It's not even a fear. It's just a warning. This is not a profit club in terms of, we're just going to buy loads of young players, sell them for profit when they get to their peak. I just want to make this very clear because I just feel like I have to say it because just in case this comes back to bite us in the arse in the future years. This is not a club where you buy young players, right? They get to their peak and then you sell them for big money to big teams. Don't even think about it. You are developing players to play for Chelsea Football Club and win trophies for Chelsea Football Club. You're not developing players to sell at a massive profit for our first team to continue to not be good enough or to continue to have to keep rebuilding or to continue to keep buying young players and selling them for profit. If you think that's what this is, then we got a big problem. I'm not saying that we're at that because we're not, but I'm just saying I want to make that clear. This is not what that is. You are buying young players to pick the best of the bunch and then they go into the first team and we win trophies, not to sell when they get to their peak and then start the whole process again of buying another young player. And that's the coping mechanism. And then we go in this big circle of just buying and developing and selling. No, we're not doing that. So that's the first, that's very clear. We have to get that very, very clear. Very, very clear. Have to get that very clear because I don't want that to be confusing. I understand that, but it took something monumental. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. Kalima, there is always a silver lining. Not always. Not always. Not always. We haven't won the Premier League since 2017. We haven't won a cup at Wembley for the last 5 visits. Not always a silver lining. Sometimes you just end up mudded for 10 years, 20 years. Arsenal probably thought there was a silver lining when they won the Invincibles Premier League and they thought they were going to go and do a big dynasty, and then suddenly they get a new stadium and they start selling their best talents and they probably thought, oh, there's a silver lining. There's no silver lining. You're just shit. You're just not winning trophies. And life is too short. Life is too short for me to be thinking 30 years down the line. So for me, I don't even like the P word in process and projects, but I'm not really trying to hear more than 2 to 3 years. After 2 to 3 years, whatever you are planning to do, you should be coming towards the end of that, and you should be now putting yourself in a position where you're trying to win trophies. If you're not doing that, then you're doing a foolishness. So listen, hopefully it is a silver lining, but I'm just putting some reality on it that big clubs go through long periods without winning a lot. And it can happen to anyone. No one's too big to fail. And we shouldn't ever get in this position of thinking that we're just too good or we're too big to not win trophies. Like, we will go through a rut if we're not careful. We didn't win the Premier League since 2017. It's now 2023. So that's 6 years. It can get 10 years real quick. So for me personally, I'm not trying to piss around much longer. And the problem is with missing out on 20-year-old top talents like Bellingham and Caicedo. Obviously, we wasn't going for Bellingham, but in Caicedo's case, if these guys do make it to the top level, they're here for 10 years. You have to deal with Caicedo for 10 years in this league. It's not like you're missing out on a 28, 29-year-old and they're going to do a couple of years in their prime. You're missing out on a player that potentially is going to be one of the best midfielders in the league for the next 8, 9 years. and you're going to have to go up against him every single year, every single game. And as long as you match him with your quality, then cool. But if you don't, then you're going to get dunked on him. You're going to get dunked on by him and by his teammates time and time again. And that is what has happened with De Bruyne, for instance, right? De Bruyne is an example. Not that Caicedo is De Bruyne, but I'm just saying, you get a young player and you don't rate that player. You don't see the vision with that player. And that player is young. And if that player becomes one of the best in the league, you have no answer to it. And that is exactly what De Bruyne is. We've had no answer to him. He's just dominated. That team have just dominated. Salah has just dominated. He's just scored goals against us every game. Every time we play against Liverpool, if the game actually has goals, Salah scores. When we play Man City, De Bruyne scores. When we played Arsenal, Drogba scored. Like, sometimes if you don't get it right and you miss out on key players, obviously other players always pop up. That's the good thing. Other players always pop up. There's always other players coming through. But you got to be very careful that you don't, always think that you can just get away with missing out on top targets and go again, because, next thing you know, you're just getting cleaned out every time. You're just getting slapped up. Let's see. Liverpool fan here. I still actually believe I can't believe we spent the money. People been asking where we get the money, but Endo and Thabz said plus Lavia fee. Sold plus Lavia fee. Yeah. I guess so. 110 million. Trust me, we dodged a bullet. Hopefully we bring someone of quality in. That's kind of my only reservation over all of this. Who are we bringing in? And if we're not bringing anyone in, then I hope if we're bringing in someone and it's Lavia, then it's Lavia. It's Lavia and Adams and Enzo, and we just have to hope that that's enough. We just have to hope that's enough. We have to hope that's enough. Let's see. Yeah, people are thinking maybe I might be overrating him. I think he was on borderline team of the year last year. I think he just didn't get it because he wasn't in a top team. If I'm being completely honest, that's the only reason why I couldn't quite squeeze him in there, because obviously Rodri and Odegaard and De Bruyne had to be in the midfield three for team of the year. But Caicedo was on my bench. Caicedo would have been almost in team of the year. For me, he was very close. That's how highly I rate him. Okay, let's see. All right. Madness. We're gonna wrap it up for sure, because I've got to get some rest. And I also am very mindful of the fact that tomorrow's all you can eat Chelsea is not exactly going to be calm because Eunice is going to flip. Because he really thought this was gonna happen. Yeah. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. I'm just looking at the group chat. But anyway, all right, guys, listen. It's been a mad show. 2 hours has it been? That's back-to-back 2-hour shows. If you haven't subscribed, smash up the subscribe button. What a night. Not a good day, but a long day. Oh, a long day. So yeah, smash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It has been a pleasure. Even though, it doesn't sound like it's been, it has been a pleasure. And yeah, listen, we will be back tomorrow. All you can eat Chelsea's at 11 a.m. and we will talk. If Chelsea respond, then hey, you're about to see one of the most up-down emotional roller coaster rides you've ever seen in your life. But if they don't, then yeah, it's a long day. All right, guys. So big up. Smash up the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time in a bit, people. Peace. Perfect.